Alright, welcome back everyone. So I know that by the time you watch this, the ladder will be over, but at the time of recording, I have a little over 2 hours left to try to make it to the Master League, so I'm going to do my best. And the only way that I can really see it happening is one, not get matched up with anything that hits me for weakness, and two, to go really fast. Gardevoir maybe wasn't the right play because each of those matches, even if you win, they can take a long time, or if you lose, you just take a long time losing and you're getting further from your goal anyway. So Ceruledge is the really good aggro deck right now, and there are several new cards that came into play to bring this one back into the metagame. I had a Ceruledge deck that I played months ago that I really enjoyed, but with the new sets coming out, other cards getting cycled out, it just kind of really lost power and made it really difficult to do well. So luckily with Mega Evolution, Ceruledge does get a lot of new toys to play with, so let's take a look at them. So first off, of course, Abyssal Flames is your attack. This attack does 20 more damage for each energy card in your discard pile. And the new things that you get to make this happen is the Lunar Cycle. So if you have Solrock in play, discard a basic fighting to draw 3 cards. So of course this adds another fighting to your discard pile plus draw power. And then you have Cosmic Beam for Solrock. So if you have Lunatone in play, you can use this guy as an early attacker. You've also got the Drillbur, which is not a new card, but works in combination with the Lunar Cycle. So when you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 3 basic fighting energy cards and discard them. Then shuffle your deck. So you put this guy in, and then now you can change your A spec, because even though it's not as strong as Brilliant Blender, now this is just a Pokemon. You just need an open bench slot, drop it down, 3 to the discard pile, and that's still a decent amount of damage that you're getting to add. And if you get it early, it's enough for an early Ceruledge to start taking small knockouts. And then as for the rest of the Pokemon, you got max copies of Charcadet, you got your Squawk ability for the Squawk and Seize, Pheasantipity for Flip the Script, although he's not super important to the overall strategy. And then I mentioned changing the A spec, so now this deck runs primarily the fighting energy with just a few of the fire, because you're going to basically just be discarding the fighting or using it for a Solrock every now and then. You want your fire to power up your Ceruledge. You've got the jet energy to switch in if you need to. And then you've got the legacy energy, which allows you to kind of offset the prize trade. So they take 1 less prize as long as it's done by damage from an attack, not like poison or anything like that. And then the trainers, we got max copies of the Carmine, because you want to be able to discard even if you go first, and this deck does want to go first. You play your Charcadets, and then next turn you're able to evolve and start swinging. New card as well, Fighting Gong. Search for a basic fighting energy or basic fighting Pokemon, reveal it, put it into your hand. So that lets you find your Lunatone, your Solrock, your Drillbur. Then we got just the 1 copy of the Professor's Research, because Carmine kind of does the same thing and you can use it on the first turn. You got Palpad, and then you've also got the Briar. You can only use this card if your opponent has exactly 2 prize cards remaining during this turn. If your opponent's active Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack used by your Terra Pokemon, take 1 more prize card. So this can help you get an extra prize. So if they're down to 2 and you have, this one is a high level card. We'll see if I'm able to utilize it, but I have seen matches where this can make the difference and get the win. But that is basically it. It's a very fast, very straightforward deck. It's kind of my only chance to make it to Master League. We are going to try.